Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 4 p.m. live. Today, we have got a financial coach for kids. Yes, today with us, we have Namrata Dave, who's also a financial wisdom coach. Once she started off, she at the beginning of her career, she was a science teacher and she wanted to get kids started with this as early as possible. So Namrata, what inspired you to become a financial wisdoms coach specializing in educating kids and money management?
Thank you, Mani Pavitra, for the lovely introduction. This concept came in my mind because I was having over the 10 years of experience in a teaching line. So I was doing the same thing like other teachers are doing, only following the syllabus. We are not seeing here and there. And then when it comes to my financial freedom journey, I came to know that actually I'm not knowing anything about all these things. And then I just sat down and then I see that what happened to me, why I was not having, though my father, my brother, they all were knowing. And I came to know that we are not allowed to know all the financial planning or any kind of discussion in the family. And that idea came in a mind that no, this is the time that my students should know about all these things, because this is very important topic and we are missing in the education system. So I'm right now I'm behinding that education system to change, because this is a very good life skill which we all have to do. And that's why this started the financial wisdom coaching. So this is all about the history of this
Thank you.
coaching.
Can you share an instance in your childhood regarding finance and how you were educated about finance? Can you talk about your own childhood?
So actually, see, like other family, my father, my mother is like the same, the additional mindset, a traditional mindset they are having. And in this traditional mindset, what they are saying that no, this is not your cup of tea. Right now, you just focus on your grade. Grade is more important. Once you get the job, we will discuss about it. So I was like doing the all these things that now grades, 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 and then I got the job in a pharma company. So in that, for the first salary came in my hand, I told my father that now it's a time, like now teach me that what is financial literacy. Then he said, still it is only the first thing. Nah? You just enjoy the salary, we will do with the next salary. So again, there was a blockage. After that, then I asked him that now what? So he said that you save whatever you are having, you just give it to me, I will do it. Whatever I think that this is a good thing, like as a fixed deposit or somewhere else, like in a PPF, whatever. So he was not actually allowing me to do anything. After my marriage, I thought that now my husband will tell me that what to do and how to plan all these things. Then he said, okay, no problem. You just keep it. After 1 year, whatever the money you are having in your bank account, I will do it. So it was like that no one is teaching me, and now it is all on my head that what is financial planning, how to do. And you won't believe the age of 25, I was knowing nothing about the finance. Even I was afraid of going to bank. अगर किसी ने कुछ भी पूछा मुझे नहीं पता होगा तो how I am going to do that. So that was the biggest fear I was having. And that after that, I forgot to ask them. I stopped asking them. So whatever they are saying, I was doing. But that वो बोलते हैं ना, एक बार घड़ा भर जाता है तो फिर फूटता ही. And then I said no, I don't want this kind of thing. I want to know everything. And then I started at the age of 35. You won't believe, at the age of 35 I have started. And at the age of 35 it is very difficult to learn new things जो आपको पहले से पता ही नहीं है, and then you have to start. So for that only I have started ki no, for my kids should know everything beforehand, so they will not face the problem which I faced in my life.
Wow, such a powerful story, Namrata. Thank you for sharing. To everyone who's joining the live, tell me at what age you were introduced to finances. Go ahead and type in the comment box at what age did you start looking at finances. Namrata, as it when she started earning money, also her father was not guiding her with it, and after marriage, husband also did not say what to do with money. On her own at 35 years of age, she had to figure things out. How many of you face similar situation with respect to finance? Being professionals, being successful in our own careers also, we don't know how to manage our money, and that's what is hurting us and our growth in our life. So thank you for sharing it so candidly and so honestly. Can you tell me what are some age appropriate ways to introduce financial concepts to young children?
See here, financial literacy, we are making it very complex, right? The word is itself is a very big, that finance. We just say that it's the managing your money, right? So it is, see, I'll give you one example. Uh, our kids are knowing about the surrounding, the environmental study they are having in their subject, the curriculum. It's the start from maybe my pre-primary or primary. So why we are allowing them to know about that this is buffalo, this is cow? Why? They should know about it. उनको जरूरी है क्या अभी वो सब जानना? जब जानना होगा जान लेंगे. But what we are doing, we are teaching them because we are preparing them for the future. Same thing. We are preparing for their future in finance. Here we are not saying that you have to just tell them that these are the budget, these are the this thing, that so many things are there. Stock market. I'm not telling them, don't teach them stock market. Good habits. Inculcate the good habits among themselves. Then it will go one by one and they know. One another very important point, early start is very important because see the habit cannot form in a one day. It has to be in a sequence. It has to be in the routine life. Otherwise उसका कोई मतलब ही नहीं बचेगा, right? So this all
Right.
things should be start from the home itself. I'm not telling that only the education system, but it should start from the home because mother is a teacher. First teacher in a house is a mother. So mother has to start this thing for the child. Like, see, I'll just tell you one thing. My baby is 1 and 5 years old right now. But whatever I am doing, he just observe and doing the same thing. Can't you think that if I'll do the saving part after 1 or 2 years, he will do the same thing? That mama nahi, hame yahan pe paise nahi, yahan pe paise bachane hain. Right? So if I'll tell, then he will learn. So this is a very simple thing, and it is not the early age. Well, after 20s we can start. No, it has to start from the early. Whenever you are doing any kind of a discussion among your family members, just tell them that we are doing this. Instead of saying this is not your cup of tea, ये आपके बस की बात नहीं है. Don't say all type of things. Yes, we are doing this. जितना हो सकता है उतना बताना जरूरी है. I'm not telling that you are doing the planning for 1 lakh rupees. We are just doing family planning. We are doing this. We are doing this. That's it. Then the curiosity will be like little bit down. Otherwise, what will happen? उनको ऐसा लगेगा कि मम्मी पापा कुछ बताते ही नहीं है. Right? So
Right.
as soon as possible, we can start that. The answer is
Absolutely.
that.
Right. To all the viewers over here, what age do you think you kids should be introduced to finances and how to manage money? Can you all please type in the comment box what age, according to you, is age appropriate to get started on financial education? What is your opinion on this? Namrata, another thing I wanted to talk to you. You're saying mother should educate the kid, but in Indian families, right, mothers don't manage finance. It is the man who does it. How can a mother who herself doesn't know, why should the responsibility be with the mother to educate the child, right? So
Yeah.
what do you think about that, Namrata? Because
So
see,
see,
the woman is not allowed to manage her finances also, she hands over to someone or the other. So in a
yeah.
situation like this, why are we expecting a mom to educate the child? Why isn't it a dad's responsibility?
See, it's a both responsibility. I'm just giving the example. It's not like only mother or only father. Both has to do the same thing. The thing is that why mother I told, because see, if mother is a housewife, if you are giving 10,000 to her for a monthly budget, she can do all that things. That nahi mere milk ka itna jayega, grocery for this it is going to that. Then the my housemaid is coming so for that this much, and my baby's fees and all or whatever. Actually, unknowingly, she is doing all the planning. In a house, she is doing. Why I said mother, that was only the example, but it is a duty of a parent. It's not only that one person only can do all that kind of a responsibility, but mother can start, because it is more attachment is there with children, regarding this money and all this thing, and they are actually free to ask them. If it is a father, then it is also okay. Now when you are talking about that mother itself is not knowing finance, all these things, just I'm saying it's not only the finance regarding the big that mark. I'm just telling the budget. I'm just telling that whatever she is doing regarding that money, how to manage that, what kind of money she is getting, and then how she is handling everything, that only you have to teach. So maybe I
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah. So now I would not say, like I mentioned before, also, I feel the burden should not be on the mother in this case, because most of the family finances and everything is mainly run by the man. So I would rather rephrase is that how can parents encourage their children to develop healthy saving habits from a young age? Is there any suggestion? Also, to everyone who's joining the live call, please share your experience also. How can you encourage healthy saving habits? What is it that you are doing in your life? Please go ahead and type in the comment box while Namrata is sharing her story.
Okay, so saving habit is very important, right? Here, I would like to just say the one story. We all are knowing. If you are not knowing, just let me know. Do you know the story of a grasshopper and ant?
Please go ahead
Because
and share. Go ahead and share again.
so the story is that the moral of the story is that what ants are doing, they are just collecting the food in the summer, because in the winter they are not going to get all these things, because of that winter, that environment is not preferable for them. So they are just saving. And what this person, that grasshopper, is doing, only just enjoying the things. So here the same thing, if we are not starting the saving habit right now, what will happen? When the first salary comes in their hand, they are just enjoying. They are going to just enjoy that moment. They are not going to know that how much I have to save. Okay, one more example I'm going to give here, and then I will elaborate that story. Do you know that 50-30-20 formula, money?
Yes.
So you are
Please
knowing, because
elaborate for the sake of our audience.
yeah, so the 50-30-20 formula is what, whatever the money you are having, that 50 should go for your needs, 30 should go for your wants, and 20% of that amount should go for your savings. Now again, that saving should go in a further, that emergency and the recreation and all these things should be there. So now here 50-30-20, we all know this formula, but how many of you are we are doing? समटाइम्स वी फॉरगेट दैट इट्स ओके यार, दिस मंथ नहीं करते, नेक्स्ट मंथ करेंगे, या तो फिर बाद में लास्ट ईयर मंथ ऑफ दैट, सॉरी, द ईयर एंड में हम लोग कर देंगे, लाइक. सो द थिंग इज दैट बिकॉज इट इज नॉट इन आवर हैबिट.
Right,
सो
right. Let's take from our audience, Namrata. How many of you are following the 50-30-20 rule for your finances? Are you aware of that rule? How are you able to follow that rule? Go ahead and type in the chat box if you are able to do it for yourself. Yes, go ahead, Namrata.
So in that case, what will happen, that 50-30-20 rules, if we are knowing, but we are, what we are doing, we are just avoiding it, because it is not in our habit. Habit inculcate when we, like, see, the we started brushing. Now हमने वो start किया था maybe the age of 1.5 year. Still we are doing. Why? Because it was in a habit. वो subconscious mind में है. But this formula is not in our subconscious mind. So हम भूल जाते हैं. So that's why we have to start saving habit. Now for that, what we can do, we can make a simple jar, for the saving jar, we can make it. And then whatever the money, see, in an Indian society, the blessings which the elder people are giving in a form of money only, we have to save that. So we just save it, and then whenever we are having, we can use it. One more thing we have to learn, and that is what, that it has to be that in a 50-30 formula, like, but we can do it that 50-50 also. It depends upon us. It's also that 100%, because we these are kids, they can do 100% savings, no need for the need and want. But at the age they grow, they should bifurcate 50-30-20 formula. So this is when we do in front of them, they will start doing it. So this is only the one advice: start, then they will do. Right.
Super. Yes, absolutely. Another thing that I had in mind, Okay, once kids start saving money, okay, uh, won't it be a situation where even if parents says no, they're like, okay, this is my money, I save the money, I can spend it wherever I want. What are the rules that as parents we need to set aside, or a code of honor that we need to set aside for kids? Because there are certain things which we don't allow kids to do, right? And they don't do it also because they don't have money. But once they start saving their own money, what if they start spending it in unhealthy means? So
Yeah.
how should we
Yes.
address that situation?
So in that case, that 50 30 20 formula will come, like needs and wants. So after that, we have to inculcate this habit that whatever you are going to purchase, whatever you are going to that spend money on, that just think about it, whether it is your need or what it is your want. I'll give you the simple example for this. Like food is our necessity, right? We need food. So what should be our needs? Food, roti, chapati, chapati, sabji, dal, rice, whatever we are eating. So this is our need, and it is essential. But what is non-essential? When I'm asking for pizza, when I'm asking for burger. See, once in a while it is okay, we can do that. But every day, every time, it's not. Like, see, if it is a party time, obviously we will allow that pizza, burger, everything. But it is a once in a while. Every day we cannot allow. Every day we allow them to take the tiffin box and take it. So that is what they know about the needs and wants. So whenever they do any kind of this purchasing, they should know that it's my need or want. Suppose the in case of that they want something, the price is very high and they don't have money. Maybe they will come and ask you that, mama, just give me money. I don't have the enough money for this, like a book. So what they can do? They can do the delayed gratification, that process. They should wait. They should learn the patience, and patience is very important for this financial literacy and finance, whatever that related to finance. So in that case, what they have to do? They have to wait for that their saving should be up to that mark so they can go and purchase. So this is the way. And if in case the price is going to up, like it is going to up for that book, so what they can do? They can ask for a loan, so they can know about that. Yes, I have to give back that 100 rupees to my mom. Maybe she is putting the tax on it, or interest rate is there, whatever. That is up to a mother. So that way they learn about the loan part also. So this is the way we have to inculcate, cultivate them so they can learn all these things. It's not that one day only they just read about the finance and they know. It should be in the practice, and that we have to start telling them, then only they will learn.
Thank you so much for sharing that. Everyone who's joining in right now, we have Namrata Dave with us, who is a financial wisdom coach for kids. And we're talking about at what age do we need to develop saving habits? What are the things which are allowed for kids to buy when they have started saving money? Another question I have, Namrata, for kids, when they need something, most of their needs are met by their parents, right?
Yeah.
So when we're trying to inculcate this habit of where we're telling the kids to take up their financial responsibility, right? What are the needs that we should let the kids decide to take? What are the needs, where should we draw the line where we should not do it and where kids should do it? And how can it not be a pressure on the child? How to draw that healthy boundary? Can you speak about that?
Okay, so here again, I will give one example. See, I'm giving example because then the understanding will be easy. Like when the child is starting riding a bicycle, what we are doing? We start with the tricycle, right? So the balance will be there. So the same way, when we start the finance, or when we start all these things, then it should be a balance. So then your total holding should be on him or her. So then they know that yes, this is a ground. Now all these things are coming. After that, what we are doing? We upgrading the bicycle, right? Then we are having the support wheel. Now the tricycle coming into the support wheel. So now the wheel is small, and now he knows that this much only I have. That the balance is this much. So whenever there kind of things are there, you just tell them that, you just tell me what that allow them to in a discussion. Like, see, this is a family financial budgeting we are doing, all these things we are stuck in this, how you can help us. Just tell me that where we can cut short and all these things. Allow them in your discussion. Once you know that yes, they are going in the right direction, then what you will do, you remove that support will, and then they can go, right? The same thing, see, बच्चा अगर 5 साल का है या 25 years का है, इंडियन मेंटालिटी और इंडियन सोसाइटी कभी बच्चे को छोड़ते नहीं है, राइट? स्टिल आई एम 40, स्टिल माय फादर इज टेलिंग मी डू दिस एंड दैट, नॉट डूइंग, डोंट डू दिस, ऑल दिस थिंग्स.
Right. So, to everyone who's joining the live, go ahead and type in the chat box. What are some saving habits that you are helping your kids develop? What are those habits that you are helping your kids develop? And where do you think we as parents, what are the tasks that we should be giving to our own kids? And where is it that we should draw the line? Please go ahead and comment in the chat box. Hi, Kailash, Agarwal, Chakravarti, Foodman Hyderabad, Sachin, Lalita Raghuram. Good to see you all join the live session. Please go ahead and type in the chat box. Where do you think we should draw the line? What are certain needs that we should let kids take on themselves? And how can kids contribute in the financial planning of the parents? Go ahead and type in the chat box. Today we have with us, so Preeti, some bank which does this segregation automatically. Preeti, right now there is no bank which does it automatically. We just have to give a standing instruction, right? For me personally, I have my kids account in IDFC bank account, because that bank, the savings rate is much better compared to other banks, and they have it in HDFC also. It doesn't happen automatically. We have to do it consciously, right? So that is what we need to do. Also, anyone else who's joining the session, type in the chat box. What are the certain financial habits that you're able to follow with your kids? Yes, start minor account as early as possible. Absolutely, Nihar, Dev, I agree with you. What age did you start your kids' financial account? Go ahead and type in the chat box. What age did you start managing your own finances? Right? So, coming to this topic, today we have an expert with us who is talking to us about the importance of finances. And she just got, yeah, she just got back into the session. Just give me 1 second. There was a small glitch. Over to you, Namrata. So, how can parents address the challenges of raising financially responsible children in today's consumer driven society?
So here, see, when everyone is running behind financial freedom, right? Me or other fellow of my society, all are running behind all these things. So after running behind this financial freedom, what kind of thing comes in our mind that अगर हमने जल्दी शुरू किया होता तो यार
Right.
हमारे पास टाइम नहीं बचा. I'll give you one example of Warren Buffett. Everyone knows those who are related to finance, right? Warren Buffett has started at the age of 11, and
Right.
when that net worth become a billion at the age of 56. Why the time? Why? We all know about the compound interest and everything, but why? Because the time is there. The time factor is very important. And why I am emphasizing mostly for the early starting, early educating them on finance is because of that time. See, if you just say 5,000 in a one that at the age of 10 or age of 15, that scenario, and you are saving 25,000 at the age of 25, it's a different. जितना भी ज्यादा डालोगे लेकिन वो टाइम फैक्टर को आप कर नहीं पाओगे. So for that only, I want everyone, and my mission is that only, that please start early. This is very, very important thing, and we are just neglecting because we are not giving burden on kid. So that's why the this mission and the vision is for that, that please start early. It is not that big that dragon that is going to happen. It's a very simple thing. बस only सबने इसको हवा बना के रखा. It is very easy, but it has to inculcate, cultivate, nurture them in a very early age. So this is only the one thing I want, that they should start early, right?
Right.
So
So, can you share any success stories of you working with kids at an early age? Can you share any stories from your own work?
See, Mani, I told you in the beginning only that 2021 I have started, and because of my pregnancy, I was not able to continue this. So, whatever the clients I was having, I have just winded up there only. I have not go beyond that things. And now, again, in the 2024, I have started it. So, right now, I don't have any success story because I'm just beginning again my journey. So whenever I'm having that kind of a things, I'm going to share with all of you. But
Great.
this is the plan where I want parents also to come up and start doing it for the kids. It's not only that me can do only, but all everyone has to do.
So, do you want to talk the finishing line with what is eighth wonder for you?
For me, the eighth wonder is time. Everyone knows this, right? But with the time, I want that it has to be related to financial literacy, because see, we know this is very important thing. See, your kid is going in a school after 20. We don't know that whether he become a doctor or an engineer or a businessman. We don't know, but what one thing is related to that person, whatever he become, money, and that is finance. Whatever kind of a job or business you are going to do, money is always there. And if you are going to, like, someone is saying no, कोई तो हाउसवाइफ भी बनेगा, so what, घर तो चलाना पड़ेगा ना. So money is already there. So we should inculcate the importance of money in kids, so they should know about all these things, why saving is important, why all these things are there, why the moral values, just only honesty we have to learn, patience we have to learn, we have to also learn the financial literacy. That is also a very important thing nowadays, because when we know that how much difficult to learn financial freedom at the age of 35, देन इफ इट स्टार्ट बिफोर माई ट्वेंटीज. अगर किसी ने मुझे मेरे 20 मतलब 20s के पहले बताया होता कि बैंक में ऐसे होता है, बैंक में ये सारी चीजें होती है, या तो फिर जो भी है फाइनेंस रिलेटेड डिस्कशन अमॉन्ग द फैमिली मेंबर्स, वो उसमें भी अलाउ किया होता, तो मे बी आज मैं कहीं और होती, राइट? तो वो अफसोस ना रह जाए आपको बच्चों के लिए. डू इट टुडे इटसेल्फ. सो
So,
दिस इज.
what kind of investments you personally are doing, Namrata?
See, I have started in a that way, that I have started in the FD first, because that was the one thing. Then ETF I have started. So I was doing the gold and all these things. And nowadays we can see that the price of gold is going very high. Apart from all these things, I'm also doing little bit in the stock market, not much, but yes, I'm doing that. So that portfolio and everything I'm watching, I'm seeing that how we can do. Like right now, we all know that infrastructure is going very high in a developing country like India. So according to that, that kind of a stock I'm going to purchase, and I do that kind of things in my stock market. So all things we are doing this way, and I want that my students should start, because see, nowadays we all are having the demat account for minors also. So let's start for them. If we know about it, so we can start for them also. So my next is that whenever I'm going to launch my course and everything in a full fledged, I will start doing that they should know about the demat account, and they should start the investing in that thing, though it is a minor. So in the guidance of parents, but they should know all these things.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Any last words that you want to share before we wrap up?
So I'm so much thankful to you, Mani Pavitra, that you allow me to speak on this topic, because this is, according to me, it is very important topic. And with your this help, maybe I can reach at least one or two parents. So very good. If I touch their heart that yes, this is very important, then I can think. I thank God that yes, today's that my fulfillment is over, that yes, I reach at least two or three, I change their mind, because it is very important. So thank you so much, Mani Pavitra.
Thank you. Thank you for joining in. To everyone who's watching in, we are going live every single day at 4 p.m. And if you want to join in, type live into my inbox. I'll be sharing you the WhatsApp group where you can join so that you can be updated with respect to all the lives that we are doing. We're going to talk on the topic of money, investing, marketing, and sales. I'm going to bring in different experts from completely different businesses, unique businesses, so that we will know what is happening in the current world. Yes, thank you so much for joining in, and see you all again tomorrow, same time.
Bye.
Bye.